But the incident that sticks out in my mind was in March of 2017. I remember watching Congressman Adam Schiff read out his version of the Steele dossier in this very publicized hearing on Russian active measures. And I had a thought to myself, well, this must be true because there's no such thing as prepared congressional remarks that haven't been fact-checked. Like that would never happen. And we even had a rule at Rolling Stone that if something was in a prepared remark that you could use that as a way to check a fact. But I wrote to the Schiff's office and I said, hey, did you check any of this stuff? Because there were all these wild, assertions in there about bribes and, the FSB and all this stuff. And he said, the answer came back, we look forward to speaking to Mr. Steele as soon as possible to corroborate or refute these allegations. So they hadn't checked it before they went on national television and read all this stuff. And I remember talking to some other reporters who were in Washington and saying, this is crazy. Like, how are we going to do the job if, this is the new way of looking at things? And the general perception was that in the context of fighting against Donald Trump, this kind of thing was permitted. This was going to be allowed from now on. They want to start with a news system where there's no kind of process, there's no transparency. You don't even have to be notified if you're taken off the web or de-amplified or anything like that. We can't have that. I think we have to have something that that respects speech and is in the spirit of the First Amendment, but is also respectful of audiences and protects against true harm. But you can really very, very easily over-define harm, and that's where I think what we've seen in the Twitter files is repeatedly the problem, is a bunch of people getting together and by themselves deciding what harm is or what a threat is, and that's not good enough, I don't think.